So for those of you that don't know, outside of Resident Evil and some fighting games, Castlevania is probably like my most, like, it's a top 5 studio for me. And I've always been wanting another Castlevania game. And I got really excited when we saw the Dead Cells return to Castlevania. And I thought the logical conclusion of that would be a Castlevania game. And I kind of expected that to be the case with them doing the collections and whatnot. So I'm a little bit frazzled still. Really enjoyed this game, or this trailer rather. And I like the pairing. So I kind of want to break down some things that I noticed in the trailer with you and just kind of get your vibes on what we're feeling. So let's start all over from the beginning. I'm not going to pretend like I know the lore of Castlevania.
In the name of his most royal
but just from the setting,
by the grace
it
of
looks
God,
like early 1900s. The first thing that we notice is that the game is 2.5D. Which, love it or hate it, I think this game is definitely the best looking 2.5D game I have ever seen. And like I said, motion twin.
Of God, the King of France.
Just look at the colors of the game. The way these enemies look,
The King of
so
France.
sick. I just can't believe how good this game looks. So the first thing that we notice is that we're going to be able to use the whip to traverse areas. Not the first time that we've seen this before, but a pretty cool distinction. So this is reminding me of, I believe it was Circle of the Moon, where you had like different cards that you were able to use for your whip. And I think we'll notice that in the trailer, like she has like kind of a chain whip now. Let's slow this down a little bit. I'm not good at this. If you notice, she has like kind of a traditional whip here. And then after this, we get like a card upgrade, and now we have a chain with a cross on the top of it. The other thing that I kind of want to point out, sorry, I'm going a little bit fast, I'm a nervous wreck right now, is this purple mechanism up here. And then we see more of that cross. Another thing that I kind of want to point out is we don't get to see the full scope of the menu that we're looking at here, but we have a full map. The one thing I don't like is that it points us in the direction that we're supposed to be going. Sorry, Carl's snoring back there. But you can see EX Chaos, Clarity. I can't see orb something behind the PlayStation icon. Ooh, let me see if I can remove it. Clarity Orbiter. Not sure what that means, but we got some identifiers of a save room and fast travel system. Generally, they're not the same, so it's cool to see that, you know, you would have your travel rooms and your save rooms, two different things. I'm assuming we're going to be traveling a lot back and forth. All right, let's hit this full speed one more time and see what we got going on here. Again, we see those purple identifiers. We see a wall jump, which is kind of cool. And it's almost like the walls forming under her, which is kind of cool. So there's probably some like That's an ability that like the ground forms under her if she's jumping. This is such a cool attack. And dude, those dragons look so sick. Those, I forgot what these enemies are called, but these look so sick, dude. I can't get over how beautiful this game looks. And that attack too, like charging up. You're gonna hear me use this term a lot because I think it's very important in video games, but skill expression. It looks like this game is gonna have a lot of it. It looks like it's actually an ability to train, because if you notice, she whips through, or she actually smashes through it. And then we have a boss here who has a cross. Looks like he has a whip. Death, probably. Storming.
So now, we appeal to you. Trevor Belmont. Last of House Belmont.
So this is what I was talking about earlier. Those purple shapes that were on screen. I think this is going to have to do with the curse to interact with the ability. And there we have it. That's going to be another traversal mechanic that we have in the game. But there we have it, man. Castlevania, Belmont's Curse. Like, I can't wait. Legitimately can't wait. 2026. It's going to be so sick, man.
Some balls.
Look. But there we have it. So yeah, I just can't get over again. I'm gonna let it play while I wrap this up. Let me know how you're feeling about the announcement of a Castlevania game in 2026. If you like what's going on this channel, like, comment, subscribe down below. And I'll be streaming this definitely, man. Until next time.